Hello race fans and welcome to the Crumple Zone, the show where we give you all the latest updates and news in the world of the crashtastic sport of banger racing. Today we've got 3 meetings that we're talking about when it comes to upcoming events, including 2 Van Banger meetings. Plus, we've got the return of the Heavy Metal Classic at Stan Lake. So sit back and relax and let's get ready to crumple. Okay, first up, we've got Tullyrone Oval in Northern Ireland. For their first meeting of the season, they're presenting their New Year Bonanza with the Big Van Bangers. Also on the programme is the 1600 Rookie Bangers with their New Year Challenge. Also on the programme is the Lightning Rods, Super Stocks and Junior Productions. The booking list looks very promising as well, with 17 Big Van Bangers booked in. Plus, there are over 50 1600 Rookie Bangers booked in as well. This is the biggest turnout for 1600 Bangers in Northern Ireland's history. So this is looking like a very fantastic event to kick off 2026. For our next Van Banger entry, we're going down south in Eastbourne for Arlington Stadium, where they're hosting a Van Banger Back to Basics style event, which is also being headlined by the historic stock cars. Yes, this is our first Spedeworth related entry to the year, and this is kind of interesting because Spedeworth did actually used to do Van Bangers at the beginning of the year as part of the Winter Nationals at Wimbledon. So this will definitely be a blast from the past for a lot of people. And having the UK Barn Finds historic stock cars into the mix, that really does add to its historical-like meeting. The entry for this meeting looks very good as well, with over 70 Van Bangers booked in as of recording, plus over 20 historic stock cars as well. I highly recommend you checking this one out because this one looks like it's going to be a whopper. Last but not least, we're going to Stan Lake Arena for the Heavy Metal Classic. Yes, it's January. It's the beginning of the season, which means Heavy Metal Classic is back again. This meeting, every time it's hosted by Stan Lake, always provides some great entertainment to kick off the year. Hopefully this year will be no different. On the programme, we've got the Micro Bangers, 2 litre Bangers, non-Mondeo of course, 3 1996 2 litre Bangers, and of course the Unlimited Bangers. This year there will be a prize money of £500 to the car of the meeting in both the Classic category and the Unlimited category. To qualify for this, you have to have a car that must be fresh, meaning it has to be a car that we haven't seen before, or i.e. raced before. So if that doesn't hype you up for this event, I don't know what will. Once again, a good number of drivers for each category of formula, including 46 Micro Bangers, 61 2 litre Bangers, 52 pre-1996 2 litre Bangers, and 50 Unlimited Bangers. I can't recommend this meeting enough if you want to see some hard-hitting action. Information about purchasing tickets and more will be in the links in the description below, which will be the official websites for each track. And that concludes the news for week 1 of 2026. We've got 3 fantastic meetings to start off the year. I do hope that you've enjoyed this first episode of the Crumple Zone. I certainly have. I also want to give a huge shout out to TR Race Videos and Irish Banger Pictures, for if it wasn't for them, this episode wouldn't have been able to happen. So thank you to you two for allowing me to use the footage to give the news out. Go subscribe to their channels if you haven't already, and a link to their channels will be in the description below. But until then, I've been the Demolition Icon, reporting all news of banger racing, and I'll see you next week where we talk about the Civil War. Until then, take care. Demolition Icon, over and out.